It might not be the largest private home Rachel Davies had ever visited, but it definitely made the top 10. She stepped out of her car, leaving it on the wide circular drive behind two haphazardly parked SUVs. Slightly biting air refused to pretend it was still fall. Winter approached, without subtlety. The building's rectangular footprint spanned half an acre, according to her quick estimation. A balcony ran the length of the upper floor, held up by graceful white columns. Dead leaves rustled along the brick porch under white-shuttered windows. More cars were scattered around a detached garage. The former pathologist wondered as she approached if the house had originally belonged to one of the founding fathers or some other wealthy colonialist. They were less than 50 miles outside D.C. It might have been a plantation. Either way, it was a place where someone like her would once have had to go around back to the servants or the delivery entrance. She marched up the brick steps to the front door and knocked. No one objected. No one answered at all. The door consisted of clear glass panes arranged in a looping, almost floral pattern, allowing her a broken-up view of a cavernous entryway. She found a doorbell set in brass, rang it, heard the peal inside, waited. Still no response. She checked her watch to see if she had arrived on time, neither too early nor too late. Not an easy task when she had to drive nearly 2 hours from the Locard Forensic Center on the Chesapeake Bay, through D.C. traffic, always a nightmare, simply because rock legend Billy Diamond had asked her to. Billy Diamond had shredded his guitar on stage with the band Chimera from the time he was 15. He tended to be coy as to exactly how many decades had passed since then. The band's total record sales had waxed and waned over the years, but generally had fallen somewhere between Billy Joel's and Taylor Swift's. At least they had until their very public and acrimonious split several years ago. Rachel tried the knob, which turned easily. Sound escaped through the open crack, voices, music, clattering, as if someone in the kitchen had dropped an armful of metal pots. She pushed the door and stepped inside. The commute had been too many miles to simply turn around and leave. Besides, Rachel was as much a rocker as the next girl. Meeting Billy Diamond was not an opportunity to be passed up lightly.